Stadium. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Florida International Panthers, taking on a team looking for its first win, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Blue Hens will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So FIU's offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Trying play action. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. There he goes. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Blue Hens. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. To the air, it's Proctor. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Complete to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. FIU pushing tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He lost one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Blue Hens offense will take the field for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get it started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
That's a nice play by the defense. You're trailing early in the game. They've got the ball on your side of the field, so you force the incompletion on 3rd down.
The Blue Hens will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They've really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the 3rd possession is the charm.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way.
Sends it downfield. Makes the catch on the left. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Snagged in the middle. It's Dawson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
2nd down coming up.
Here's the handoff. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. FIU pushing tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Proctor. Fires to the right. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Virginia Tech was far from the friendly confines of Lane Stadium, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Quickly to the tight end. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
It's so difficult because my eyes tell me he's a defensive guy. He's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Back to pass on second down. Looking left. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They'll move the tight end. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. They'll play it safe and try for 3. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. They're up by a touchdown here in the first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. These two teams feeling each other out a bit, down 10-3 as they open this drive. The give on the option.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They've already put up a couple of scores, and now they have it again up 10-3. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Handoff to the single back. Pick up a 5, it'll be 3rd down and 5. Ready to fire from the pistol. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Complete to the right. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They'll send the tight end in motion. The play action fake. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Quarterback couldn't quite make the connection on the last play. That brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. That is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Proctor. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lewis. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Lets it fly. And the third down pass is incomplete. FIU will line up to punt. A low line drive and short kick. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. Brings into the open. Picks up the first down, still moving. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Makes the grab. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and the receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Couldn't quite make the connection, now staring at a 3rd down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, you got to wonder about the play call there. 3rd and long, hoping to catch the defense off guard, napping, but they weren't fooled. They made a play, got the tackle for a loss. Now you've got 4th in California.
Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Florida International offense is back on the field. The inside handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Panthers will hustle to the line.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Got it behind the line. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Offense working from the pistol. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Running free. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. FIU set up with another first down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though,
got some room, headed to the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field.
Touchdown, FIU! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? The extra point here would tie the game. precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They'll try the run.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Off play action. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
And they can't make the play on third down.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the third possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical third down, forcing an incompletion.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
FIU pushing tempo. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Back to pass, it's Proctor. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. He's just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here on 3rd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Makes it past the marker. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
The stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Panthers headed quickly to the line. Hand off from the shotgun. Lowers those pads. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On first and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in.
Here we go.
He'll keep it himself. And this offense hopes to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Can the D deny them on second and goal? They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. A short kick, but that angle from the right can be a little tricky. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
Here we go.
They'll go to the ground. Got the first down and more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bring in the heat. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Well, the defense knew this was going to be the guy the offense was trying to get the football to, so it looks like they've got a plan for him. Nice job.
Give to the back. Running to Green. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Blue Hens send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. The Florida International offense is back on the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Looking downfield, it's Proctor. Here comes the heat. Still on his feet at the 45. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Dawson. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. He's looking to pass. With the catch, it's Lewis. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. FIU will line up to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the 1st half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on.
That's a fumble. He picks it up, still on his feet. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the 1st down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on 1st down. Going downfield for the big play. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the 2nd half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Quarterback making adjustments. He's looking to throw. Going for it all. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining 1st half. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best 1st half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. Type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Quickly complete. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The Blue Hens will line it up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first two plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. And the Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. At the 35, he's open. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. FIU pushing tempo.
3rd down and 2, you know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big first down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he
throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. San Diego State is on top right now, but that's not exactly Marshall Faulk out there running circles around the D. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Boise State. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. Finds a crease at the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
The give to the tailback. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The Blue Hens trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Trying to bully their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware.
That was a great example of a running back toting the rock with conviction. There's not a lot of time to hesitate. If you see a split second, you see a hold, you've got to hit it right now. Nice job by the RB there.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. FIU pushing tempo.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Runs through a tackle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. catch in the middle. It's Burke. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Looking to throw, it's Proctor. Flushed out of the pocket. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. And the Panthers are facing 3rd and inches. DB's right up on the receivers. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll.
Touchdown, Panthers! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, a Delaware offense going back to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Fires to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after. Fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were...
Time to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Blue Hens will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. To throw, it's Proctor. Here's a heat. Pulls it in. It's Lewis. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. FIU pushing tempo. Hard running there. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. It's complete. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. And talk about a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
The Blue Hens backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Gives them a little more breathing room, a 3-yard gain out to the 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. He gets it away from his own end zone. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. The Florida International offense is back on the field. After a punt on their last possession, he's going to throw deep right side. He's got it, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Panthers. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. San Diego State is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Snapdragon Stadium today. They're trailing by 11 to Boise State. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
We're talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight. They thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Makes a grab past the marker. At the 35, he's got room. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Delaware.
What a great play call there on fourth down. You know, they script and practice these all throughout the week. You've got to be able to call something that you know you can run in your sleep. Beautiful execution on that fourth down play for a touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. FIU pushing tempo. They'll try to power their way ahead. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The Panthers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. Another incompletion on third down.
I think in this situation, after that incompletion, fourth and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
The kick is on its way. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Under fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. The screen, and watch out. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Turning it on. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
They'll give it to the back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Flag on the field, and the kicker's going to have a little bit shorter distance to work with here. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Here we go, set. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. Trying to barge their way in. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times on these goal-to-go situations. 1st and goal, can I be physical? Can I get closer? The defense won that physical battle. Interested to see now if the offense thinks they can still run, or do they go to the passing game?
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, running back on the move. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. FIU pushing tempo.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Proctor. That's caught. It's Lewis. At the 45 on his way. Flying out to the left. Pass the touchdown, FIU. They move on top here in the 4th.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. Still going to get the 40. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Blue Hens with the 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. Give to the running back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Back to pass. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Swings it out to the flat. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down.
Coming up.
They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
He will get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. They'll run it on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Delaware.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the fourth. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Proctor. Rushes on him. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Gets rid of it. The short hands, it's Dawson. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets it to the 23. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. A strike downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lewis. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on 3rd down. It's 56 yards out from here. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker, it's Williams. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
And they've trusted their...
And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This almost certainly to win the game. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
Look back on games, you look at missed opportunities. And that's 6 points right there that this field goal unit has missed out on. Bad operation, another missed kick in a tie football game, these really hurt.
That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Timeout, Delaware.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, they're after him. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Got it in the middle. It's Burke. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
With the run on first and goal. And he coughed it up, and good thing he got it back himself.
What a lucky break for the run. I can't imagine what goes through your mind when you cough it up. You're like, oh, no, and you just huge panic. I got to get back to the football. He did a good job finding it.
Touchdown, Florida International. They jump on top here in OT. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Coming out on first down with the play fake. There he goes. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Third down, and they need a touchdown to stay in the game. They'll try to run for it. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Making side adjustments here. Off play action. Lets it fly. The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent, looking ahead to next season. But that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.